Hey everyone, Steve here from Press by One. Thought I would do a quick little casino info review of Gold Coast. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you right now, I'm just going to on this first screen. If Gold Coast really looked this nice on that left-hand picture, then that'd be awesome. But when you see Gold Coast in person, especially during the day, uh, yeah, it doesn't look this good. This big picture when I first saw it cracked me up. I actually thought that can't be the Gold Coast because Gold Coast does not look that nice. Maybe it's like going to a bar late at night after you've been drinking. You know, people look better than they really are. But this is a perfect case of that. This does not look this good. But anyway, there it is. You see the sports book. It's the casinos inside games. It's perfectly fine. You get what you pay for with Gold Coast. Uh, Gold Coast. Oops, how do we get to the next slide? It's not going forward for me. Okay, there we go. There's where the Gold Coast. This is another one that is west of the Strip. It's on Flamingo Road. It's right past Rio. Rio's right in this area. Palm is right in this area. And then you have Orleans, which is right down here. So if you hit Gold Coast, you might also want to hit Orleans. It's not too far away. This is a Boyd property, so it's part of the Be Connected, which the Orleans is as well. So if you're, like I said, if you're over on that side of the highway, you might as well hit both of them. There's a website, and you can find tables there 24/7. They'll always have at least one table, or one of their tables open for you to play. I will tell you the Gold Coast is, well, we'll get to that in just a second. All right, so there's the stuff on Gold Coast. They have 3 tables. The tables are 12 feet long, medium on the bounciness. This is a Boyd casino, all right? So the 2 main tables that they use have plexiglass between the players and in front of the players. The problem with the in front part is it will restrict your throwing motion. If you try to do a real follow through with a backhand throw or even with a front throw, you run the risk of hitting the plexiglass. Even if you don't, it's just intimidating. It's a mind game for you. So just be aware of that. I try to avoid playing at Boyd casinos at all costs because of the plexiglass in front. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Number of players, 3 per side. Bonus bets at the Gold Coast, repeaters on all 3 tables. Field info, they are friendly to the field with 3x odds on the 12, or 3x payments on the 12. Max odds behind the line are 3, 4, and 5x. You're not ever going to see $5 minimum. You used to see $5 minimums sometimes at Gold Coast pre-COVID, but now no, never again. They said, which sucks because $5 minimum at Gold Coast was one of the reasons why I went there. Almost always you're going to get the $10 minimum, 15 when it's busy, 25 very, very rarely. It's not the right clientele to have a $25 table. They do have a bubble craps machine, and it's a single machine with 6 seats. So this is what the table gaming area looks like. And you can see, lots of space. It is in the middle of everything, so there is some noise around it. Not too far from the front entrance. When you come in the front entrance, again, you just kind of walk straight ahead. Once you get to the little screening process, you walk straight ahead and you'll run into it on your left-hand side. 3 tables. There's one table, and the table that the people are playing at. This table in front where this guy is leaning on it, that's almost never, ever used. Which is one of the reasons why there's no plexiglass on it. It's almost never used. But when they do use it, cool, but only when it's really busy. This is what the felt looks like. Again, nice looking felt. Pretty standard. Nothing special about their felt. Nothing special about their bets. It's all kind of the same. They do have the repeater bets right here in the middle. If you don't know what a repeater bet is, let me just explain that real fast. What it's getting at, you can kind of see they put the chips on as things happen. So if you roll a 2 or a 12 2 times, you get paid 40 to 1. If you roll a 3 or an 11 3 times, you get 50 to 1. 4 and 10 are 4 times, and you get paid 65. 5 and 9, 5 times, 80 to 1. And then 6 and 8, if you hit it 6 times, you get paid, 90 to 1. So the payout's going to be good. If you hit the same numbers over and over again, like I hit 6 and 8 a lot. And so for me, this is a great place to go if they didn't have the stupid plexiglass in front, because I will roll a good number of those. 6s and 8s, and I have a good chance of getting the repeater with that. Okay. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about on this? Really, there's nothing much else to talk about on that. There's the bubble craps that they have with people diligently playing bubble craps. Including one guy, looks like he's taking I bet he's taking a picture or something. Who knows? All right, so let's talk about the dealers in the stick. So I'll tell you right now that the dealers are new. Most of the dealers at Gold Coast are new, and therefore they do not know what they're doing. So if you go to Gold Coast, make sure you know what you should get paid, because they will mess it up a lot of times. So be aware of that. These are new people. They're trying, but they just are learning. Which then gets to the table pit bosses. For the most part, especially in the mornings, the table and pit bosses, they do not like dealing with their dealers. The antagonism and the rude comments that go back and forth between, not back and forth, just forth from the pit bosses talking down and talking rudely to the dealers just amazes me sometimes. Absolutely amazes me. And then they kind of take it out on the players also sometimes. They get the pit bosses get so frustrated with the dealers, they take it out on us, which is like, hey, dude, chill, relax. So just be aware of that. Other players, this is one of those ones that's a mix. You get a lot of locals that will know what they're doing, and so that's kind of fun. But you also get a lot of locals here that don't know what they're doing, but come out and play anyway. So it's a real mix on the other players. This is not a place where I go and I think, boy, I'm going to make some money off of other people. No, I don't think that here. Gold Coast is going to be me against the table. I'm not going to make money off others. I don't plan on that. Clientele overall at the Gold Coast. This is it's a little bit of an older casino. Clientele is a little bit interesting. There's a mix, quite a mix of players there. I always make sure my car is locked when I'm at the Gold Coast. It's just not one of the places where I feel overly. It's not as safe as some of the other places. Let me just put it that way. But still, it's a good little casino. So overall atmosphere, it's a good little casino. The 12-foot table is nice. The repeater tables, if you have not played repeater tables, go for nothing else. At least you're going to get to play a repeater table. It's not like some of the other casinos where they have repeaters that are only open on the weekends when it's really crowded and it's more expensive. Here you're going to get to play a repeater table pretty much anytime you want at the $10 level. So overall atmosphere, recommended for the repeater table. Other than that, not overly recommended. Some people like it a lot. I'm not as big of a fan, but that's up for you to decide. But check it out for the repeater table. Anyway, that's it. This is Steve, Pressed by One. Thanks for spending your time with me, and I will talk with you later. Bye, y'all.